Alright, Grandad. Hello everybody, how are you? It's Two Wheels Too Fast. I'm too fucking fast for you. How's that for too fast? Hello YouTube, it's One Wheel Too Fast, just out riding around out in the countryside. Just blasting around. I feel a bit sick today, I'm having a sick day, feel like shit. So I thought I would take the day off. I was getting a bit bored sitting at home, so I thought I'd come out for a ride in the glorious British countryside. Terrific, it really is. Mepham. Yeah, so what was I going to talk about today? I was going to tell you about a crash I had when I had my old GSXR 1000, but that seems silly now. Okay guys, I've got a quick question for you. If you could meet one celebrity, be it a bike racer, you know, an actor, an actress, who would you meet? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, leave your answer in the comments. Okay, and I've got another question for you. I know probably a lot of you are not interested in stunt riding, you probably disagree with it in one way or another, but my question is, if you could learn one stunt, what would it be? You know, if you had the closed environment, a trainer, a bike provided, and they were told you, we'll teach you one stunt, what would yours be? Leave the answer in the comments, people. Yeah, I think I'm going to share a story with you guys because I love you so much. I'm going to share the story about how I crashed my GSXR 1000, my K2 model. So I was going through, I think it's the A20, through New Cross, just past the, it happened just opposite the venue. There's a junction with a pub on the corner, you can turn left, and this is opposite the venue. Okay, so I'm coming from Lewisham going towards central London. I'm in the bus lane. I'm not speeding. It's a cold morning, it's very cold. It's probably about 2 or 3 degrees that day. Can't remember the tyres I had on. I think they were BT021. I think they're Bridgestones, isn't they? BT021s. Not the best tyre in the world. Yeah, so what happened, I was in the bus lane. I was going about the same speed as the traffic. And a young 18-year-old lady was in the other lane, not the bus lane, the lane next to it. And she decided, you know, she wanted to park up to go to college, so she decided to just turn left in front of me without braking, without indicating, you know, no checking her mirrors. She just turned left straight in front of me. I was on a slight bend. As you go round the corner, some of you probably know the road, as you go round the bend, there's the first left. I'm going round, she's with me, and she's just turned Now I'm on cold tyres, I've got a bit of an angle going. I thought I had more grip than what I did. It was kind of my mistake in grip factor, me thinking that I had more grip than I did. So I'm on a bit of an angle. I've gone front brake. As soon as I've gone on the front brake, the front's just gone straight out from under me. Now slammed on my shoulder really bad. You know, as I've gone onto my shoulder, I think my head's also slammed into the floor. It smashed my visor straight off. And then I'm sort of going end over end, but I remember being sort of curled up in a ball, you know, in a tight ball, just going over and over. While I'm doing this, I can see a wheel spinning round right here. So I'm thinking to myself, oh man, this is it, you know. Any second now I'm going under that wheel, and that's going to be me, you know. I think my bike bounced off of the same wheel as I'm rolling. I've kind of rolled with it. The bike's gone down and straight into her car. Her car was fine. My bike hit her hubcap. All she had was a smashed hubcap. Yeah, so I've gone over her, over and over. As I'm going over and over, I'm in jeans and a jacket. So straight away, my jacket's lifted up and my back's just going along the floor. You know, just my back's sliding along the floor. Yeah, I twisted my knee and my ankle pretty bad. I broke my little finger. Where I smashed my head on the floor, I had a bad concussion. What else? My shoulder, I think I must have chipped a bone or done something, because, you know, 8 months later I'm still in major pain. You know, I had the physiotherapy and the acupuncture to try and ease the pain in my back. The pain went for a while but then came back. You know, same with my finger. It's not straight anymore, it's crooked now. Yeah, so as I've gone down and rolled over, first thing came into my head was, I'm in the bus lane. Is there a bus right behind me? To get the fuck up out of the road before you get run over by a bus. So as soon as I finished rolling, I jumped straight up, got out the road, you know, laid back down on the pavement. The poor young lady, who I thought was a poor young lady at the time, was terrified. She was petrified. She was crying her eyes out, you know, and I'm sort of hobbling along. You know, I'm okay, don't worry, you know, I'm alive. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't look in my mirror, I didn't see you. Oh, yeah, obviously. So yeah, we exchange details, she calms down, she carries on about her day. My bike was a write-off, it was smashed up pretty bad. So I called the tow truck. Oh, look at this. Oh man, bike's going to be dirty again. I just washed it yesterday. Anyway, yeah, I called the tow truck to come and pick me up. Tow truck took about 2 hours. In this time, I went to sit in a pub right next to where I landed. So I'm sitting there for an hour or so. I've drunk about 2 or 3 cokes. Pain's starting to set in. All of a sudden I look out the mirror, I see this young girl with her friends over by her car, laughing and joking, like something funny just happened, you know. So I'm like, oh my God, she's out there laughing about it like it was a joke. So straight away I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get this girl to admit liability and put it on paper. So I go over to her, I said, you know, about what happened, I'm going to need you to sign something to say you're liable. And she says, no, it was your fault, you were speeding. I spoke to my insurance company and they told me not to admit liability. So I'm like, okay then, I guess we're going to have a nice long drawn out battle over this. So she's gone about her way. The tow truck turned up and he says to me, did you get a witness? So I was like, well, no, I didn't think about it, you know, my leg's fucking killing me, I've got blood coming out my back, you know, I didn't think about it. He said, well, I'll tell you now, son, go and get yourself a witness. So I did. I walked around all the shops on the main road. Luckily, I went into a barber shop across the road, and luckily, as one of the guys was getting his hair cut, and he was sort of looking around while his barber was on the phone, he saw the whole thing happen. So, you know, I said to him, mate, you're a lifesaver, you know, took his details, and that was the defining factor in the whole thing, was his statement to say what had happened. So yeah.